3, Stage 6, Lesson 81. Short answers with auxiliary verbs. Like, for example, yes I do, yes I am, yes I will, yes I have, yes I would. When we ask a question with the auxiliary verb do or did, we can use a short answer without repeating the main verb. For example, do you walk to school? Yes I do. Or no I don't. Answer the following questions with just do or did, okay? So, do people usually have to work in order to earn money?
Yes, they do.
Do you laugh when you see an accident?
No, I don't.
Did we speak to each other last lesson?
Yes, we did.
Did people believe the world was round in the old days?
No, they didn't.
Very good, excellent. We can also use short answers with the other auxiliary verbs. To be, to have, will, would, can, must, etc. So with what other auxiliary verbs can we also use short answers?
We can also use short answers with verbs to be, to have, will, can, must, etc.
Very good. Can you give me some examples, please?
Pardon, Mr. Brown? No, not. Yes, I am. Have you got a pen? Yes, I have. No, I don't have.
And now, once again, answer the following questions with short answers, please. Shall we still be alive in 2 minutes' time?
Yes, we shall.
Would you need any money if you went to the cinema and had a free ticket?
No, I wouldn't.
Can you swim?
Yes, I can.
Must one be very careful when one does something dangerous?
Yes, one must.
In future, however, I don't want you to use these short forms when answering my questions. I want you always to answer in the long form in order to get more practice in speaking, okay? So why is it I don't want you to answer my questions in future by using these short forms?
You don't want me to answer your questions in future by using this short form so we can get more practice in speaking.
Excellent. Rose.
Rose.
What's the past of rise? What's the past of rise?
The past of rise is rose.
So what time did you rise this morning?
I rose at 6 a.m. this morning.
Yes. Did the sun rise early this morning? Did the sun rise early this morning?
Yes, the sun rose early this morning.
Excellent. How high, mile, point, kilometer, population?
How high, mile, point, kilometer, population?
About how high are the walls of this room in feet? About how high are the walls of this room in feet?
The walls in this room were about 7 feet high.
Yes. About how long is this table in feet? About how long is this table in feet?
This table is about 3 feet long.
Very good. If I am 5 feet, 11 inches tall, about how tall do you think you are in feet and inches?
If you are 5 feet, 11 inches tall, I think I'm about 5 feet and 20 inches tall.
Yes, very good. A mile equals about 1.6 kilometers. About how many kilometers does a mile equal? About how many kilometers does a mile equal?
A mile equals about 1.6 kilometers.
A kilometer equals about 0.6 of a mile. So about how many miles does a kilometer equal?
A kilometer equals about 0.6 of a mile.
Yes. If a kilometer equals about 0.6 of a mile, how far is it from here to the nearest town in miles? If a kilometer equals about 0.6 of a mile, how far is it from here to the nearest town in miles?
If a kilometer equals 0.6 of a mile, the nearest town in miles is about, I don't know, 1,000 miles?
Yes, let's say. How big is this town in population? How big is this town in population?
This town has a population of about 1 million people.
Yes. Fell. What's the past of fall? What's the past of fall?
Past of fall is fell.
If you fell from the top of a very high building, what would happen? If you fell from the top of a very high building, what would happen?
If I fell from the top of a very high building, I'll die.
Glad. to hear that you had failed an exam? Would you be glad to hear that you had failed an exam?
No, I wouldn't be glad to hear that I failed an exam, but I'll be very unhappy.
Would you be glad if you were told you had won the football polls? Would you be glad if you were told you had won the football polls?
Yes, I'll be glad if I were told that I won the football polls.
That's it. Sick, vomit.
Sick, vomit.
Excellent. What's another word for ill? What's another word for ill?
Sick's another word for ill.
What's another meaning of the word sick besides ill? What's another meaning of the word sick besides ill?
Vomit is another word. It's another meaning of the word sick besides ill.
That's it. What makes people sick? What makes people vomit?
Certain smells or excessive eating or drinking can make people sick or vomit.
Very good. Repair.
Repair.
How often do you need your shoes repaired? How often do you need your shoes repaired?
I need my shoes repaired about once a year.
Roof.
Roof.
What do we call the top covering of a house? What do we call a top covering of a house?
I would call the top covering of a house a roof.
Wind.
Wind.
Which is the main wind for this part of the world? Which is the main wind for this part of the world?
The main wind for this part of the world, I don't know. The northern wind, I am not sure.
Okay, fair enough. Me neither. Lot. Colin, take care of.
Lot, column, take care of.
Very good. End of lesson 81.